Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and our Season of Mastery playthrough. Today we have a special one. Today we are doing the Gnomeregan dungeon. We have a full group with a Night Elf Hunter, a 32 Human Mage, 33 Human Paladin, 30 Night Elf Rogue, and of course we are going to be tanking. We already have quite a few quests for here, so I'm really surprised that they have more to share. That's a lot of quests. I don't know how many we're going to be able to get done today, but I'm hoping quite a few of them. And I know Gnomeregan is kind of a longer dungeon, so this may be a longer video than normal. I probably won't cut too much out. If we wipe, I will cut out the runs back and things like that, but otherwise we're going to try to do a full clear. And yeah, we'll go from there. I don't know my way around Gnomeregan as well as I do some of the other dungeons. I mainly have played Horde throughout my WoW history, so the number of times I've done Gnomeregan I can count on both of my hands, but it should be really interesting. We're all at level, so the requirements are like level 24 to 34, so we're all within the level range, which means we should benefit from some decent kill experience and some decent challenge as well. Also, the music here is amazing. And I found this group really spur of the moment. I was kind of between doing different things with questing, running around doing some fetch quests, and I saw them posting that they needed a tank. And I figured I would try it out and see how tanking Gnomeregan goes with a pug. And I'm just going to kind of let them point us in the right direction here. We will take the lead, but I'm going to let them guide. I'm assuming, what, we want to jump down? Probably over here, I guess. He's pointing this way, they're pointing this way. Let's go over here. White punch card. I'm not really familiar with these quests, but I'm going to try to click on all the things. Now it is a yellow punch card. I don't know if we can click it again over here to turn it into something else, but let's go ahead and give it a try. You must possess a white punch card. Okay, so that's only for converting white punch cards. Don't forget to upgrade your punch card. Yep, okay. We'll try to pay attention to that. We really will. It's probably essential to getting some of the quests done here. Alright, I think this might be a boss that we need for a quest, so Maybe I should actually go in a defensive stance here, do a taunt, and see if maybe we can hold aggro for a second. Doesn't seem really likely since we have no rage. At the same time, if we don't need to hold aggro, I'm not going to stress about it too much. You can't really stress about it. There are groups that will let you get aggro, and there are groups that really don't care, and it doesn't really matter to me one way or the other as long as no one is complaining. TechBot's Memory Core. Yeah, so that's one quest completed right off the bat. That's the green one that I was really worried about getting done. I guess I'm just like fighting other people's enemies. That's fine. We still need a few skill ups with our mace. I equipped a new one-handed mace, and it looks like we're at 110 out of 150, so we're hitting most of the time. Obviously, that's going to get better as time goes on. There we go, we held aggro on one for more than a couple seconds. That's an improvement. Oh, and then we got gouged. So that's not great. Let's come over here and taunt this one. Well, we've initiated combat with something. I'm just not sure what. Maybe it was the guy standing up there, the green guy behind us. Could have been him. There we go, with a couple sunders up, they tend to pay more attention to us. It's just getting the rage to get those initial sunders up that is sometimes difficult if we're not holding threat right off the bat. That and the fact that Sunder costs 25 rage, which is our most expensive spell right now. Kind of worried about the guys up on the catwalk, but we seem to be avoiding them. Well, I wanted to get a charge off there. It didn't happen. We got some robo-mechanical guts. We need 24 of these. And yeah, we did all that, and now we are here at the actual entrance to the dungeon. Let's make sure everyone gets inside okay. Alright, apparently we're good. Alright, there we go, the official entrance to the dungeon. I'm glad that we got the boss that was outside of it. I don't know if I've ever fought him before. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are good to go. Everyone looks good on health and mana. I did make sure to get a repair in before we came here, and our bags are kind of empty. We have quite a bit of space. Hopefully we won't have to drop anything. I'm going to turn my floating health bars on. I think they kind of look ugly, but in dungeons, they're very useful to see what's going on with the enemy's health. And it kind of helps me target them too if I want to tab between two different guys. We've got an ad back here. Leather bracers with agility on them, don't need those. Try to make sure that we're looting everything. I think that's going to be pretty important here to completing all of our quests. And yeah, this is where I'm not sure which way we ought to go, so we will clear up ahead here. Alright, I look at the minimap and I see nobody moving, and then I think, okay. Alright, are we going this way, guys? Because I don't know. Maybe I should say something about that. Yeah, that just needs to be said now. Because if I don't say that, I'm going to regret it. Because yeah, I don't see any enemies this way. And I don't know what's down here, but I did want to come take a look. They're not moving still, so they're not sure. It's possible that they don't know the way either, I guess. We have an NPC down here. And we have a box of assorted parts. This is some kind of event. Let's grab these.
You're a tall one.
Thank the light you are here. I'd accept help from a two-headed ogre at this point. The city's been overrun by trogs. The attempts to wipe them out resulted in mass contamination, but there's still hope. Our scientists who evacuated to Ironforge are working on a cure for the fallout sickness. Meanwhile, if you could help me stop the trog invasion...
Off and away.
I guess this is an event. We have a person just still kind of hanging out back there. Our rogue is still... doing whatever rogues do when they're off on their own. I have a feeling this is kind of a longer event. I don't know if people skip this because it's annoying or what. I just know that if we don't do it now, there's no way the group stays together and does it after the run, so... That being said, I don't know if this leads to a boss, or if it leads to a quest, or anything. Look over at the tunnel wall. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight waves here. Leather, intellect, and stamina gear. We don't need that. Alright, these guys do carry robo-mechanical guts, so that's useful at least.
Interesting.
Alright, looks like she's setting another charge. At least after all of this, our mace skill will probably be maxed out. Where are we at? Mace is 135 out of 50. That's decent enough for me. Blasting in 10 seconds. Yeah, I guess we should stand back here and not be taken out by the explosion. Alright, good deal. Tunnel has been closed up, so we should be safe from the trogs.
Pleased to meet you.
Well done. Without your help, I would have never been able to thwart that wave of trogs. Did you hear something? Is it going to come through the other wall behind us? Yeah, looks like it. Oh no, whatever shall we do now? More trogs, ward them off as I prepare the explosives. We've got a burrower here who is bigger than the other ones. Maybe we should actually try to tank him a little bit. Alright, she's setting the second explosive, because we've learned now that it takes 2 to bring these down. So probably 1 or 2 more waves. Alright, 10 seconds till blast. Stand back. Oh, okay. Great. I guess we don't really want to be in this cave when it blows, though. So we bring them out here. When you can't get the rage to do even a single sunder, it gets kind of hard to hold thread. Stamina and spirit, I'm not going to take these over what we have. Glowing Talisman, well, we don't have a neck piece at all apparently, so this would be an upgrade. It's not good for us, so I'm not going to roll need on it, but we do need a neck piece. This much is true. Because of your help, my people stand a chance of retaking their beloved city. 3 cheers to you. Okay. Was that it? I don't really know why we did that. But it seems like we're done there. Maybe that's a different quest that we just didn't have. I don't know. Nobody said, hey, we don't need to do this. Alright then, let's get back on track. Alright, here is the next punch card machine. I don't like that. Maybe we need to go over here first. Alright, let's try to upgrade our punch cards over here. Alright, it is now a blue punch card, so that's good. I think we're doing good. It's honestly, like, really hard for me to know which way to go. They're all just waiting for me, like, yeah, Robert knows the way to go. Robert doesn't know the way to go, guys. That's why Robert started the run by saying that Robert didn't know the way to go. Like, if I have my way, I just clear the entire place for lack of knowing the best route. I just don't think that we really need to clear rooms like this. I don't know what's back here, like, I'm really interested. Oh, there's a quest back here. Perfect, perfect. The question is, like, do we do this quest, and is it going to be an escort quest?
Talk to me.
The last thing I remember is being captured. Here's the plan. Okay.
Hurry back.
I don't know if this is optimal to be doing this now, but apparently we're doing it. Again, I feel like these are things that you could sometimes do. Yeah, side back to the beginning, except that if we didn't do this now, we would never do it, right? Can we kill this thing? No, we can't. Is there something broken happening here? He follows you. Okay. I mean, following me is not the smartest idea. Okay, he's not following me. Looks like he's following the rogue. And yet... Okay, here we go. I guess he just wants us to get him back to the entrance, which isn't very far, I don't think. And at least he's running at our speed. We do have some respawns back up, that's a little bit weird, but... Again, the rogue is just standing there and not moving towards us like we need him to. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Just follow the group. Like, I'd love to do something productive here, so here's what we're gonna do. Alright, we escorted the guy to the entrance, we got the completion, and it turns into a gnome in Booty Bay. So that's in Stranglethorn. We're going to be going there, well, not anytime soon. I'm not actually sure why we're back down here, or maybe there's a different way to go down here. I thought we were done down here, but apparently not. Apparently we were not done. Yeah, you gotta go get your coffee, that's fine, but I don't really have to wait for you to do that. I guess I'm just gonna clear this room out. I didn't think we had to be in here anymore. It didn't seem like we had to go this way. But maybe we do, who knows. This is, I guess, what I remember most about all of my Gnomeregan experiences, was just being, like, basically confused about what we were doing the entire time. And then never really completing all of the quests. It's kind of why I like to do a full clear of things, because when you do a full clear, it's hard to miss stuff. And if you're intentionally skipping some stuff, then you're gonna miss something. What do we want to do here? Let's come out here to the side. This seems like the safest bet. Same thing here, like maybe we're on a certain path, but like part of me just wants to clear all this out. You are immune to things because of course you are, why wouldn't you be? Can we sunder you? That's the question. Probably not. Okay, we can sunder elementals, so that's good. The vicious fallout here is kind of creeping up on us. Maybe we take care of this. Get some aggro on it, perhaps. I'm assuming we don't want to stand in the green fog that he drops. Probably a bad idea. Acid Walkers, Intellect, Spirit, and Nature Resistance. That's looks like a pretty good item for a caster. Alright, and with that, did we get what we needed down here by fighting that guy? Can we now come out this way and run around to the side, I guess? Can I get another stack of water? Oh yeah, sure. Guys. Okay. We could probably just go around, but fighting seems to get the group's attention and makes them do stuff, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna take on all of them? Are we gonna take on all of them? We can clear all of them. I have no problems with that. Most groups are eager to avoid stuff. This group doesn't really seem to care. He clicked on a box or something here that then vanished, so I'm not really sure what that was. Essential Artificial. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, like there's only so much I can do to get aggro off this mage. Like I said, I'm kind of over worrying about it. I'll get the Sunders in that I can, I'll get the Revenges in and the Taunts that I can, but I'm not chasing this guy around. If he wants to kite the enemies to us, he can do that. Otherwise, he can just, you know, not cast spells for a second when we rush in. Let us hit a guy once, or maybe, you know, it's this thing called Focus Fire on the target of your tank. That would be an easy way to not get aggro. Like you can clearly see we haven't attacked anything yet. It's really, really sucking that we can't use Rend on these guys. I have to say that. Deep Wounds is not going to happen either. Alright, the mage is out of mana for the most part, but I'm actually okay with that. I don't like this guy being down here. The tricky part is some of these guys we can rend and some of them we can't. I don't know what this thing is. Somebody else clicked on one and I think it vanished. Oh, I need these. I need lots and lots of these. And since I haven't been paying attention to them thus far, I'm probably not going to find them all. There's one over here. Yeah, there's one over here, and it's fine because every single one that is visible is going to get ninja'd by someone who is not the tank. So we'll see if we actually get that done. I don't think Gnomeregan is a dungeon that I'm going to do twice. I think it's a dungeon that's probably fun to do once on a character. But then again, some of the quests seem like you would almost have to come here twice. Like, here's the thing. I'm gonna come and get this, because if I don't come and get this now, someone else is just gonna grab it while I'm tanking. So if we're gonna play like that, I have to do things like this. Which is not my favorite thing to do, but... excuse me. It is what it is. You are in combat. Awesome. Really awesome. I'm gonna do what I can to hold the elite, and they can worry about the non-elites. Yeah, like a group of 5 is never going to get 12 of these, right? Like, we're not going to be able to each get 12 of these on a single run. I don't like that. I don't like that. In a season where we're focusing on doing the quest and getting bonus experience, they should have spawned more of those items. Yeah, nothing brings a group together like having to fight for spawns. That's great. If we're really lucky, we might get all the robo-mechanical guts we need, but I kind of even doubt that will happen. No path available. I'm looking at a path. I can see it. See the path. It's pretty clear that there was, in fact, a path. Yeah, don't mind us. Just gonna take all these things. Oh, you jerk. You, sir, are a huge jerk. Yeah, now you go get it. See, this is what I mean. This is the kind of shit behavior that spawns in a group when they don't give you enough of an item to complete a quest. You are literally competing against your group mates. Are we going up here and fighting the last boss? No, Electrocutioner 6000. Okay, he's level 32, probably fine, right?
Electric justice.
Well, eventually we'll hit him. With something, I'm sure. There's a rend. Or even a sunder. Okay, there we go. Let's see, a one-handed sword. That is maybe better than what we have. I don't know. I don't really want it. Blast the target for nature damage. We're gonna go ahead and greed on that. I could really care less.
Outstanding.
Alright, now we have a red punch card. What we do with this, I'm not certain, but I'm sure we will find out. Our inventory is filling up really quick and making me really uncomfortable. Let's pop this Troll's Blood potion to make some more room here. Apparently I was pacified. Haven't had that happen before. Like, I don't know what he expects me to do. Like, I have one taunt that can pull multiple enemies, and it's on a 10-minute cooldown. Other than that, I have to be able to hit them with something, and if they're never hitting me, I don't have enough rage to hit them all. If you want me to keep threat off of you, the best thing you can do is not press a button for a couple seconds. I know it's hard. They give you all these cool buttons, and you want to press them right away. But what you have to do instead is control yourself for 5 seconds. And after 5 seconds, I might have swung at a couple of them. You know? And if they were elites, I'd probably be trying harder to pull them off. The reason that I'm not is because they're normal enemies. They can deal with them just fine. It's fine. The other thing is I like some of these machines I don't see. Look at this. This is brutal. It's getting brutal. I don't like having reasons to be angry with people in my group. But every time I see one of these guys run towards one of those and we can't get it, I just feel frustration. And I don't like that. I don't play this game to be frustrated with people. There's enough reasons to be frustrated with people in real life. So I really wish Blizzard would give me less reasons to be frustrated in their game. Yeah, it's going on my list of least favorite dungeon quests. Like, what's 12 times 5? So we need 60 of these things? Are there 60 of these in the dungeon? Because I don't know, part of me doubts it. Part of me doubts that there are 60 of these in the dungeon. Which corner is it going to be around? If we choose wrong, we don't get it. Oh, there just wasn't one here. Okay, so we've now circled around back to the beginning. Oh, no one knows what to do. Got it. The realization that we circled around happened a little too late. I think everyone's looking for those items now. Yeah, I remember jumping off of here and going a different way. So, yeah, these guys want to do something else. I'm going for this because, again, like I said, the way these guys are going about it as the tank, if I don't do this, I'll never get any. I would like to get some. I'd like to get some. Oh, there we go. Saw that one too late. Let's take a look down here to see if there are any others. No, of course there are not. So good, great, perfect. I guess we're going this way. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. You got him. Good job. Keep it up. Keep slapping away at it. Perfect. Am I going to start ninjing all these? Yeah, if I can. Well, that's on a 10-minute cooldown now, but we grabbed all these guys for a second. And we're roped in place, so good deal. Oh, and we're pacified again, which is always good. It's always good to have a pacified tank. This guy is dodging literally everything we're throwing at him. Haven't been able to get a second Sunder up until just now. And we're pacified again for this incoming wave. 4, 3. Okay, we're still pacified. Great. It's going good so far. I don't really know where all these guys are coming from or why, but it's fine. It's probably fine. Some of them I could put Rens on, that's helpful. Fine to let this guy die. Honestly. Yeah, this thing is dodging everything. He's level 30, we're level 29. That could be why, but it's only one level difference. The being pacified over and over and over and over and over again is definitely not helping us tank. So there is that. Alright, time to take a little break while we get this guy rezzed up. My coffee has moved past hot and has become a lukewarm even in my mug. Not pleased about that, but I'm not going to walk away to get more right now. So, yeah, no matter what I do here, if I come over here and I pull this... Someone will probably grab that. Oh, you're ranged. Good. Why don't you come all the way back here and take some shots? There we go. And yeah, I'm going to run over here and grab this. Battleforge Boots. Yeah, we're going to need those. Inventory is full. This was the moment I was dreading. Bye-bye food. Bye-bye food. I don't know what that is. Tomb dust. Whatever. Let's get rid of it. What else can I drop? This. Okay, we got the boots. Where did they go? I'd like to equip them. There we go. Alright, it looks like we're gonna go this way. These guys are level 33, which is a little bit scary. I don't know where he's going, but he, excuse me, he did lay a landmine, so we're going to move out of the way of that. It looks like we might have to step on it to activate it, so let's maybe avoid stepping on it. I can come over here and grab this guy. It's cool when everyone is looting stuff instead of helping fight, though. It's kind of my favorite thing people do. Not gonna run over those, I promise. We have some loot back here that I want to get. I don't know if we're still working on the parts or not. Let's see. Are we going down there? No, I don't think we have to. I think we can go this way, right? I don't like that happening. That's probably not good. Probably don't need an intruder alert happening right now. I think we might have set up a landmine there. And we are just not dealing a lot of damage to these guys. Yeah, we're getting through them, but it is slow going. Now the question is, do we continue the curve, or do we go down here? Well, everyone seems to be at an impasse. I have no idea what's down this way, so... You know the part in the beginning where I said that I didn't know where I was going? Card upgrade. Okay. Right? Does that mean we go down here? Okay. Are you trying to say there's a card upgrade down here? Because if you're trying to say that, a couple of more words in your sentence could be really useful. Like, card upgrade down here. Like, listen, it's the internet. I get it, like, a lot of people don't want to be really social. I'm not a social person either. I'm not social at all. I have a lot of social anxiety, and I choose to avoid social situations when it's acceptable and okay to do so, but when we have objectives we need to reach, it's okay to type a few words. Plus there's a whole boss we skipped. Like, if someone tells you, I don't really know which way to go in here, and you see a group skipping bosses, it's on you to say, hey, we should go this way. There's a boss over there. Like, it's the minimum you have to do. Like I said, as much as I really don't want to communicate with other people either, I have a lot of social anxiety that stops me from wanting to engage too much with people, even in the internet. But I'm going to do what I need to do to express myself, which is why in the beginning I said, hey, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, and it's okay, like, I'm fine to do a full clear, but trying to do a full clear doesn't mean that I know where all the bosses are at. Alright, we got the higher level data card. And a bunch of guys came with it. Let's see, it's now a prismatic punch card. I think that's what we needed, right? Yeah, prismatic punch card goes to Ironforge. Goes to Booty Bay. Goes to Ironforge. Okay. Our inventory is looking rather bad. Rather bad. Let's see, 2 ways to go. Our rogue buddy here wants to go grab the quest item. So yeah, he's probably gonna do that. We are frozen in place. It's a good time. And we're to grab this item. We need one more. Like, I'm assuming we have to take the elevator up here, right? There's not a lot else going on down here. I don't think we have to clear. Like, we can get these items. We need these items. Feel like we're gonna make it. Alright, so we're done with this now. After I complained so much about it, resorting to ninjing everyone I could completed the quest for us, so I feel kinda bad, but at the same time, I don't feel that bad. Now that we're done, people will be able to get theirs, or at least start on it. Alright, so yeah, back to the elevator we go. And maybe then someone who knows where bosses are at will tell us which way to go to find said bosses that we've skipped. If I had a map of the dungeon, I could probably navigate us just fine, but without having any kind of map, it makes it kind of hard. Like, no one really knows what to do here. Like, oh, there's 2 ways to go, and there's enemies in both directions. Like, obviously we can kind of see on the map that we're just clearing a big circle, right? I'm not the only one that sees this. Let's not get kicked off the edge. I think getting kicked off the edge would probably be really bad. Not really a good chance. I would easily find my way back to this same point if we did go off the edge. Two-handed mace, yeah, I mean, okay. We have to roll on it because we're gonna use it, but we also have. Do we have a paladin in the group? Yeah, we totally got a paladin. Strength and agility could be for either of us if we're just talking about dealing damage. And we won it, so that's actually really big for us. When it comes to our soloing. We haven't gotten a lot of... Oh, I was about to say I haven't noticed us getting a lot of robo-mechanical guts. It could be because we're done with the quest. Could be that. Alright, we did our challenging shout again. That's going to go back on cooldown. I feel like it's fine. And our inventory is full again. Oh boy. I don't really want to drop anything. If we're gonna drop stuff, I kind of want it to be useless stuff that we can't sell. And I don't really have a lot of that. We could free up a spot by consuming the one potion that's outside of the stack. Well, this has led us to a wall. Does this open? I'm hoping that it does. Requires workshop key, which apparently we had. Well, tried to do a cleave there, but it wasn't super helpful, let's say that. Kinda don't want to be in the flame there. A lot of loot dropping though, a lot of loot. It's good to see. It takes so much rage to do cleave. Like by the time we can get a cleave off, all those guys are gone, you know. They ran off towards the mage already, and they're not coming back. This elite I would like to get if we weren't frozen. That'd be cool. There we go. Obviously, we'd probably have a lot easier of a time holding threat on everything if we were actually tank spec. Maybe we'd even have a Sunder armor that cost a little bit less, because Sunder armor costing us 15 rage, if it costs 5 rage, I could probably get a ton of Sunders up on everything, right? Well, we held 2 of them. We held 2. Couldn't get the cleave off still, but... Okay, we have someone pinging the map, but not saying anything. Guys, a couple of typed words. I get it, it's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth it to type some words. Include a noun, a descriptive word, and an action word. We need to go this way for the boss. Or anything. Just put some words in the chat. And then ping the map. We're not going to make that elevator. I'll tell you that. Come on! Ugh. So close. Yeah, okay. Alright, now we have been down here before. And when we were down here before, nobody said, hey, we should go this way. But we are going to follow the hunter now. Wesker, it's all on you, buddy.
Warning! Warning! Intruder alert!
Okay.
Intruder alert!
Intruder alert has been sounded. Are we compromised? Doesn't look like it. I'm looking at a lot of completes. Full leaden collection file. Use it on irradiated pillagers. Oh, we weren't doing this at all. This quest isn't going to be done. I don't even know what this item is. Yeah, empty leaden collection file. We can try to use this, but I think it's probably... We're probably past that point, right? Yeah, I think we're probably past that point. Yeah, if I can't get him off of you with 3 Sunders, I'm not going to be able to get him off of you, sorry. It just isn't going to happen at that point. This has probably been one of the longest dungeon runs that I've been in Classic. As far as these leveling dungeons go. And it kind of reinforces the fact that although this has had its moments, I don't want to run this again. So if we don't complete our quest for the irradiated collection or whatever it is, we probably just aren't going to be able to do that one. Alright, yeah, we needed this minute here to have everybody get their mana back, so... Healer looks good, so let's keep going.
Warning! Warning! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Another thing I don't understand is why the DPS is split so much. Why is everything at like a quarter health? That's also not making sense. I feel like we could pick one enemy and just DPS them down. That would make the pull easier. It would make my life easier. It would make the healer's life easier. And cool. Yeah, it was bound to happen eventually. I don't think we're gonna wipe, but I guess the healer is out of mana. And yeah, that's what happens when you leave all the mobs up and you wear them all down evenly, is then you still have 3 enemies at a quarter health hitting your tank and hitting everybody else. You focus the target of your tank, and you burn enemies down one at a time, because this isn't retail, and as a group we don't have the AoE just to burn them all down without taking significantly more damage in the process. We'll eat some food so that hopefully the healer can just get his mana back instead of wasting that mana on healing us back up. And then we can get moving towards what I'm hoping is going to be one of the last rooms in here. I guess I got a little too close to the edge there. And there we go, there's level 30. That's a good milestone to have hit. Let's come in here and, well, we can grab Slice and Dice, which is actually going to be our next move. We can't use it now, but it will benefit us at some point. And here we go, Mech Engineer Thermoplug. This should be the last boss in the dungeon unless we double back to get one of the ones that we missed. This will be our last complete besides this radiated gnome thing. Like, yeah, this quest we just didn't pay enough attention to, and I don't really understand what is needed. We just needed to use it on one of the green guys, I think, which we didn't realize that till it was too late. Alright, let's go.
Usurpers! Gnomeregan is mine!
There we go, we got 1 Sunder up out of 3. Not sure what kind of mechanics this guy has, but I'm sure we're gonna find out. He has the mechanic where he goes and kills the mage. Which, if that's what he wants to do, I'm okay with that. We're taunting off of him, but he's resisting it. Not really a lot I can do at that point. Not really a lot we can do. We can keep trying. There we go. It worked that time. But he had resisted a few. He's right back on him anyway, so... It's that thing again, like he could wait a second and let us get a few Sunders up, and we'd be fine, but without that time at this level, we're not going to be able to hold threat. And the longer we don't have threat, the harder it becomes to get threat, because we just have no rage. I'm not going to sweat it. We're going to take this guy out pretty easily, and it's going to be done. More explosions. Yeah, who doesn't want more explosions? Walking bomb. Yeah, I guess we don't want those to get to him or to us, potentially. And there we go. It wasn't great. But I'm fine with it. Inventory is full. That's what you want to see when you loot a boss, right? Inventory is full. Copper modulator, I don't think I need that. And yeah, there we go. That's a pretty good axe. We can't use it until level 32, obviously. Let's take a look at our quest log. And yeah, we're done here, guys. That's everything. We didn't do no gain, so we lost out on some experience there. But yeah, that is the dungeon run. From a tanking perspective, it was okay. Not very satisfying because of some of the aggro issues and whatnot. But you know, we're a low-level tank that isn't tank spec'd in a pug group, so it went pretty well, all things considered. I am going to end the video here and see if these guys need help finishing up some of their quests, but I want to say thank you guys for joining me here in Gnomeregan today. Really do appreciate all the support. Hope you had a good time. Let me know what you think. And as always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back somewhere in Azeroth really soon. Bye now.